Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. Vijayendra Singh Tawar, Associate Professor in English, and at present, I have been posted at Government College, Guda. During this Corona period, we are giving you video lectures by which you can prepare yourself for the coming exams. So, in this series, today's video is meant for the students of class BA part first, subject English literature, paper first, and in this video, we are going to discuss Sarojini Naidu's famous poem, Indian Weavers Explanation. As we know, the poem Indian Weavers is a very short poem, but it contains a great message. There is a great message in this poem. We will discuss it, but before that, let us discuss something or talk about the poetess. The poetess is a famous personality of Mother India. She is Sarojini Naidu or Sarojini Chattopadhyay. She was born on 13th February 1879 and died on 2nd March 1949. She is a famous lady, famous daughter of Mother India, and she is known by the name of Bharatiya Kokila, that is the Nightingale of India. She was a very talented personality. She had displayed her talent in various fields. That is why she is regarded as a versatile genius, means all-rounder. She was a poetess, a freedom fighter, a fighter for women's rights, a leader, an administrator, and the first woman to be appointed as an Indian state governor. These were her achievements. She was also the first woman to be the president of Indian National Congress. She led an active literary life and attracted many Indian intellectuals to her saloon in Bombay. She prepared a kind of a room or a place where many intellectuals came and they expressed their views on different issues and topics. She was judged by many the greatest of women poets. She had published many books, and the famous of her anthologies are The Golden Threshold, which was published in 1905, The Bird of Time in 1912, and The Broken Wing in 1915. This Sarojini Naidu has published many poems in many anthologies. Some of them we have just discussed. Now about the poem. The Indian Weavers, the poem which is entitled as Indian Weavers, is a small lyric in 3 stanzas of 4 lines each, included in the folk song section of the Golden Threshold. We can say this poem was published in Golden Threshold and is a famous poem. It sums up the life of human beings on earth in 3 main stages by using symbols like clothes and times of the day. There are many poems or many works which has double meaning. One is surface meaning, another is hidden meaning. So she has, that is the poetess Sarojini Naidu has used symbols to impart her message to the readers. And for this purpose, she has used the symbol of different colors as well at different times of the day. The journey of life begins with one color, blue, which means joy and happiness. It continues with the addition of a number of colors, because in life we get many colors, green and purple, which means sorrows also enter into life along with happiness. Life is more active in this stage than in the first stage. In the final stage, all the colors vanish away, disappear, and a single color white remains, which means emotions are connected with life, and when the person dies, emotions also die, come to an end. In each stanza, a question is asked in the first two lines, and it is answered in the remaining two lines. Means the poem consists of three stanzas of 4 lines each. Out of 4 lines, two contains question and the remaining two contains the answers. Weaving is one of the most important of the folk vocations. Means in India, weaving is very normal. Particularly, this poem was when this poem was written. Gandhi's influence was there among the people, and people used to weave. And the weavers are important folk characters. They used to sing, and even our great poet Kabir was also a weaver. The poetess has skillfully retained the simplicity and lilting music of a folk song, even though the lyric has symbolic significance and a rich texture having layers within layers of meanings. Because hidden meaning is very, very important in this poem. Now the text. This is the text of the poem which is in our syllabus. As you see, these are the three stanzas, first, second, and third stanza. In the first stanza, the poet says, weavers weaving at break of day. We can imagine the poetess is walking somewhere and she sees or she witnesses or she finds many weavers who are doing their job of weaving at the time of early morning, break of day. And she puts a question. Now see, she uses the word, why do you weave a garment so gay? She puts a question, and that there are ellipses, means something might have been asked by her, but she could not find due words or appropriate words, adequate words. She puts a question, why they are weaving a garment, a cloth of so gay attraction. And the cloth is blue as the wing of a halcyon wild. Blue as means there is a simile. The color of the cloth which is woven by the weavers is blue, and it is as blue as the wing of a halcyon wild, that is a bird. And the weavers reply, we weave the robes, dress of a newborn child. Now the newly born baby or infant is there, and they are weaving for that baby's dress. Now let us take the explanation of this. The first stanza is symbolizing youth age, young age. In the first stanza, the poet asks the weavers why they are weaving clothes early in the morning, which seems to be quite beautiful and charming. The time is very attractive, very charming, and why at this time they are weaving such a blue cloth. The clothes are blue as the wing of a halcyon wild. Halcyon is the other name of the kingfisher, what we call a bird which has a very blue color around its neck. The wing of the kingfisher are bright blue in color. In addition, blue color also symbolize loyalty. Loyalty is very precious thing. So the blue color thus symbolizes something beautiful and precious. Hence, in this stanza, the clothes weaved by the weavers are quite special, and this is why the poet is curious to know about them, why they are weaving. So the Indian weavers reply, we weave the robes of a newborn child. That is, they are weaving the beautiful dress for a young one who has just come to the world, who just born. That is for infant baby. In this stanza, a number of images are used to describe the first stage of human life, like break of day, garments so gay, and blue as the wing of Halcyon violin. So this shows that this is the beginning of the life and it is full of happiness. There is no other emotions present at this time. This stage is full of happiness, freshness, hope, beauty, etc. There is no sorrow in this stage. The first stage is full of only happiness. Now let us come to the second stage. As the second stanza says, again the poet is walking there and she sees many weavers who are weaving. So she puts a question. Weavers weaving at fall of night, fall of evening when darkness starts spreading at the time of evening. Why do you weave a garment so bright? She puts a question. Why the weavers have decided to put the different color of garment, that is of bright color of garment, like the plumes feather of a peacock, like the plume of a peacock, purple and green, which of different colors, attractive. Then they reply, we weave the marriage veils of a queen. We, at this time, as we know, their marriage take place at the time of evening, so it's a symbol of a new life when somebody gets married. Now in English. In the second stanza, the poet again meets the Indian weavers. This time during the fall of night. It's at the time of evening. It probably refers to the evening or dusk time when the sun sets and darkness paves the way, starts spreading and covering everything. Moreover, it is also the time during which most of the Indian marriages take place. The poet again questions the weavers why they weave a garment so bright, like the plumes of a peacock, purple and green. The garment at this time is bright and full of colors like feathers of peacock, unlike the one color blue during the morning. Now it is not only one color, but it is of different color, variety of colors. Variety of color means different emotions. They may be of sorrow and happiness. And early in the morning, they had only one emotion, that is of happiness. The weavers reply that they weave the marriage veils of a queen, thus referring to the second, or in other words, adult stage of the life. During this stage, humans are quite active. They love each other, get married, and quest for a better and prosperous life. The colors purple and green symbolize sorrow and happiness, or the struggle and ease in one's adult stage. These colors or ups and downs of life make adult bright. The idea is when a person attaches the young or you say adulthood, he faces different kind of emotions, both sorrows and happiness. Now the third. Now again the poet sees them doing their job. The viewers are at this time. The time is very serious and be silent. So weavers weaving solemn and still. They are not singing or disturbing each other, but they are very serious and there is complete silence everywhere. So this type of atmosphere confuses the poetess. And instead of why, she puts the question, what do you weave in the moonlight chill? Very in the cool or cold moonlight, why they are weaving such a colorful or doing their job of weaving. White as a feather and white as a cloud, now two similes. Now at this time she finds that the weavers are weaving but the cloth of one color, and that is of white color, and it is as white as the feather of a bird or as white as a cloud. And by in reply to this question, the weaver says, we weave a dead man's funeral shroud. They make it clear that this time they are preparing the cover of a dead body. Now see the explanation. In the final stanza, the poet finds the weaver solemn and still. That is, they are quite sorrowful, grieved, and silent. They are completely silent. They are weaving something weird, it's very strange, in the moonlight chill. That is, in the dead of the night, which is white as a feather and white as a cloud. That is colorless, lifeless. As the poet fails to figure out what it is, means what is the object or what is their target that they are weaving, the cloth, and why they are sorrowful and silent. She asks them, what are they weaving rather than why are they weaving. Means in the previous two stanzas, the word begins with, or the question begins with why. Here, what they are weaving. They reply, that the weavers answers it. They say that they are weaving shroud, that is cloth put on the dead body, cover of a dead body. They are weaving that for a dead person. Thus, the third and the final stage is death, which is emotionless, lifeless, like a white cloud or feather. Here, different colors are very, very important. In this way, the life which begins with life, with joy, hope, etc., ends with sorrow and grief. The idea is the poetess has been able or very skillfully or very impressively presented all the stages of our life within 12 lines. And they are very short, the language is very simple, and the hidden meaning is very, very impressive. And the poetess has been successful in conveying what she wants to convey, the fewest possible words, and also in a very effective manner. Thank you very